It's Tuesday, 10-some a.m. Today is August 25th, and it's a special day because this is Powerhouse number 11. We're so damn good, we're number one twice. How you like that, Paul?
I like it.
Let's go, baby.
The I Can't Quit contract. This is my commitment, not to the Powerhouse, not to Brandon, not to studioUSA, not to Paul. This is a contract to myself. I understand the next 12 weeks will include setbacks, suffering, and adversity, and I fully predict today. And I can't fully predict today. Sorry about that. I understand that how I respond to the adversity, not the adversity itself, is what will determine how far I go. I commit to the goals I write in this handbook. I commit to showing up on the weeks when it's the hardest. I will not quit because it's got difficult. The only person who tells me it's time to stop is someone who has walked the road before me and cares about me. Not the voice inside my head, not my spouse, not my family, not my friends that have never been successful, but the person that has done it before. This is my line in the sand, and they write their signature right there. They give us the date, witnessed by, and we, it might be you, it might be Rick, it might be me. People quit too often, and they get information from the wrong people. And that's why I love what we're doing. I need a desire and a will. It's okay to have, however, I have a desire. I talked about something I did when I got on a plane every broke, had no money. How did you? It was amazing. And plane tickets for like under $200. Now, you didn't get to pick the car. It was horrible. You didn't get to pick the hotel. It was horrible. And you didn't get to pick, I fly first class now. I was middle seat. I'd fly in the bathroom. It didn't matter. And I did that for 9 months straight. And people said, why Detroit? And I'm talking, and I did that for 9 months straight. And people said, why Detroit? And I'm talking Detroit City. Why Detroit? That's where the leads were. We had no leads in DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth. I live in Dallas-Fort Worth, but there was no leads here. I had a desire and a will to win. And so what I would do is I'd get on that plane every single weekend for 9 months. Every single weekend for didn't miss a weekend. And I'd fly there, but when I'm flying there, Young Money, when I'm flying there, Young Money, I would land and I'd have appointment after appointment after appointment after appointment. And let's say I have a 1 o'clock appointment, but I also have a recruiting appointment at 1 o'clock. I would sit in front of the customer's house, do the recruiting appointment in front of the customer's house. Now keep in mind, this is inner city, Detroit, Michigan, and I'm out there sitting in a car. The cool thing was it had a amazing effect. I didn't have a lot of no-shows if I sat outside your house for 45 minutes because they were looking at like, why is he out there? Who's that? Is that the insurance guy? Is that our 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock appointment? And so they would always answer the door, and I'd say, hey, sorry, I was dealing with a customer, and it's important that I take care of all my customers, and I'm here to take care of you now. And I just walk in, and I'd write life insurance. And I kept doing that over and over, and I was tired, but I kept telling people I wasn't tired. I was fired up. Well, one day I got a call from my mentor, Fitz. He says, hey, I need you to come to the office. Heather and I want to talk to you. And I did not know, but my wife Tamara was going too. No one told me that part, right? And so we're driving to the office. I feel like I'm kind of going to the principal's office, like, oh God, they're going to fire me.
What do I do now?
Yeah, what I do. I'm trying to think of all the insurance policies I wrote. What I do. I get there. And they ask how things are going. I said, they're going great, man. They're going great. Now, I hate that so-and-so's beating me. And I was angry. I'm not going to say their names. I said, I can't believe they're beating me. I'm trying to out-recruit them. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. And I just kept going on and on. Heather looks at me, Heather Fitzgerald. And by the way, my mentors were younger than me, a lot younger. And she says, hey, Paul, I'm going to be real honest with you. You look like shit. And I was like, whoa. Wasn't expecting that, And I go, okay. She goes, you need to carve some time off. You need to take some days off. Yeah. And at the time, I was a little mad. I was like, I got a goal. I'm not taking time off. But I did. I carved a little bit of time out. And the reason I'm telling you this story, Brandon, is so many people come to us and say, hey, I'm going to take the weekend off because I just think my body needs it. And they're younger than you and I. I'm like, what the hell? Do you not have a desire to win? Who told you to take? Well, my brother's, sister's, uncle's, mother's goldfish said I looked a little tired and I needed some me time. what are they calling it these days now? I forget what they call it when they get away and what do they call that?
Self-care day?
Self-care. I love self-care day. No, I don't. So, got to have a self-care day. Feel good about yourself. Who told you to have the self-care day? Is it somebody like Young Money who's doing transactions, hitting icon, and building a business? Because if it's not, don't listen to them. Listen to only people that are doing what you're trying to accomplish. I'm not mad that you listen to your spouse. I think you should. But the problem is you and your spouse are living out of the same reference point. You're living out of the same checkbook is what we used to like to say. So y'all are reading from the same book, the checkbook that's broke, right? You need to be listening to somebody else and watching what they're doing. And if they tell you to take some time off, take some time off. Now, I know that sounds cruel, but I want people to win. I want them to have a desire and a passion to win. And that's what you and I are hiring. And that's why they're going to sign this 12-week I can't quit contract. Because if you don't hit your goals, you can't quit.
Yeah.
What if I don't hit my goals in 12 weeks? You can't quit. What if it takes me 2 years to hit my 12-week goals? It's cool. You can't quit. You just can't quit. And I know something about people that don't quit. It's 100% proof. 100%, it's a fact. You're going to win. I've never had anybody that didn't quit. They always win. The ones that quit, guess what? They didn't win.
They lose. They went to something else.
Yeah.
They tried something else, and they probably end up quitting too.
And that's what I learned my first year in real estate, really, Brandon, is we had some crazy goals. I was accountable to the people around me, and we're just building the same culture here. Now, I think we should quit calling it a culture and call it a cult, but that freaks people out. But it's a cult. I'm building a cult. I'm building a cult of people that refuse to quit.
Yeah.
I'm building a cult of people that just say, you know what, I've had enough living the way I'm living. I'm going to change the way I'm living, right? Now, I know that cult's not the politically correct thing to say, but guess what? Sometimes when you win, it doesn't matter because winning solves everything, and when we're winning together, it's amazing. What do you think about the contract?
I love it, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that we learned. I don't even know if this is sales, but I learned it somewhere along the way. Is like whenever you make someone sign something, a signature, or let's take it back to our profession right now, real estate.
Yeah.
The moment you get a buyer rep signed, that person feels more inclined to work with you because they committed themselves physically to a contract with you.
I like it.
So by doing this, you're psychologically telling yourself that you're not committed to us. You're committed to yourself for your goals and in that contract. So I love that idea, man. So, I mean, that's the reason why we sign stuff anyway. So it's beautiful.
It's a pretty pathetic life to not hold yourself accountable to somebody or something. To just go through life and you have no accountability whatsoever. I hold myself accountable by sometimes just saying a lot of crap out loud. I'm going to have 1,000 agents on my team. And people are like, why do you say stuff like that? Because now I've just told the world I'm going to do it, and I got to do it. I'm going to weigh 165 pounds and run 4 marathons next year. As you know, I'm injured right now. I haven't ran a marathon in 300 days, but I'm gonna somehow run 4 marathons next year.
Yeah.
You know, and I just want to keep saying that out loud. It's what I want to do, to what I want to accomplish. You and I are going to build something massive here. The Powerhouse culture with the I can't quit cult. There we go. Please everybody, right? Is going and we're going, and there's people out there, Brandon, that are dying to join something like this, to say, please hold me accountable.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, someone hold me accountable, right?
Shit, I even have that with my group of guys from the gym, man. We're in a group chat, and we're like, hey, we're keeping each other accountable to our goals, and whenever someone says something, like we kind of back it up with, hey, here's what you should try instead. More of anything, it's a community.
Yeah.
Right? Who's got your back when you're feeling like shit? Who's got your back when you're feeling good? Who's got your back when you're feeling in the middle? You need that stuff. You can't have people who are only there when times are great. You need people to pick you up when you're down, and it's exactly what we have. Like, I have folks on our team that call me when shit hits the fan and they don't feel good. Like, that makes me happy, though, in the sense that they trust me enough, and vice versa. You know, I have my people I can vent out to when I'm going through some shit. You need that because the world is so cold in itself, and plus with social media, all the stuff that is in your face, all the negativity is okay. Like, who can help me put on the lens to see past that?
Yeah.
Right? Because there's so much at the end of the tunnel per se that we just need to go through it and not quit. And how do we do it? By not quitting. How do you do it? By having a set of people that you trust you can lean on, and then it's a multiply effect. We help other people do the exact same thing, and that's I tell the people every time we meet with somebody, hey, my goal is to get at least 1,000 agents. It's not just selfishly for me, it's because I want to help people get out that train of, hey, I got to keep working. No, dude, look how beautiful the world is. Like, we're meant to enjoy it. Yes, there's a time and place. We have to work. We have to sacrifice, but there's also a time to play.
Yeah.
And there needs to be play at the end of work, because otherwise, man, this shit's depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's I thrive off when other people do. Someone accomplishes something that no one else thought they could do. I want to do the same. Like, if they say, well, it can't be done, I'm like, oh, thank God. I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to give it everything I got to do it. And we're looking for that person. And we're looking for that person in this environment that'll say, hey, I can do that. I can accomplish that. You're damn right you can.
Yeah.
And I need you to believe it with everything. I need you to have so much faith in it that no matter what, you're going to hit it. And I mean, my mom made $17,000 a year. $17,000 a year. She gave up a very cushy lifestyle to go live that life of $17,000 a year, right? But she fought like hell. And I watched her. And all her friends told her what? You're making a mistake. You shouldn't do it. And you don't tell my mom of 4'11" that she can't do it. She turns into like a 7'5" giant and will prove you wrong. And we're harnessing that with the group of people we're bringing in. And last night I got to do some interviews. Deco gave me some interviews. These are basketball players, right? They're already disciplined, right? I love looking at their Instagram, and they're doing push-ups, and they're doing it, and they're doing so many crazy things. I'm like, yes, this is what we're looking for. Because I don't care who you are. If you're trying to do something crazy, you've got something inside. You got a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
I met you and you had a chip on your shoulder. Like, you had a chip on your shoulder. I want to do something freaking amazing.
I think I'll always have a chip on my shoulder,
Good.
man.
Thank God. Thank God. I don't know if you've heard, I don't know how much you study Goggins, but Goggins will be out there running by himself and just start screaming, they don't know who I am. They have no idea who I am. And people are like, who the hell are you yelling to? Nobody. I mean, he's just like, he's got a chip on his shoulder. You have no idea who I am. And I got to tell you, Young Money, I say that a lot. Like, I have snot coming down my nose, so I'm crying so hard. You don't know who I am. To all the people said, you can't make it, you can't do it. You know, you don't know who I am. And I want to harness that in other people. I want other people to have that inside of them. But the only way they're going to have it inside of them is if they quit listening to all the crap around them. Quit going to every damn network meeting in the world just to make themselves feel good, right? Quit going over here, quit going over there. My old business, we had this one guy, and he would do these things. He called them night owls. They were drunken fest bullshit meetings is what they were. And we're all sharpening iron. No, you ain't. You freaking drunk, talking stupid crap. You ain't getting nothing done. Meanwhile, my team, you know what we did? Is we'd lock ourselves in a hotel room, and we would cry. Who's going to do what the next 12 weeks? Who's going to hit what goals the next 12 weeks? Who in here? Now, you can't just speak them and say them because this group matters. You better give it everything you got to those 12 weeks, right? And we would, that's who we were.
Yeah.
And we would literally, there'd be tears, crying, and just like, I ain't letting y'all down. I remember I had a group of people. We had this goofy thing where we had income rings. I need to bring my rings one day. They're the gaudiest, stupidest looking things in the world, but we fought like hell to get them, dude. We were so proud of them. I mean, we fought like crazy. We'd get in a fist fight. We'd do anything in the world to get those damn rings, right? But I'd have grown men, grown women stand up in that room. I will not let y'all down. I will get my ring next year, my $250 ring, my $500,000 ring, whatever it was. And I'm talking chills, baby, right? Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, night owl guy is sitting around, eating dessert, getting fat, eating steak, and all this bull crap, and getting drunk, thinking something's happening. And I'm watching the same thing in real estate.
So how do you, back on that topic of, people setting goals, and we're coming from a place of love, and, we're not here to shit on anybody. So how do you walk that fine line of, okay, hey, I need to be aggressive about it because this is what you said, without coming off as an asshole?
Yeah. Well, first you ask for permission. Hey, when you fill out this I can't quit contract, do I have permission to call you out? Do I have permission to say, hey, you're not giving it all you got? Because you want that permission now while they're filling this out because they're excited. They're fired
Yeah.
up. It's easy to make a goal. God, it's so easy, right? It's hard to stay committed to the goal. You and I both know that.
Yeah.
And so you get their permission. Hey, do I have permission to love you like I love my child? To care about you like I care about my wife? Do I have that permission? Because let me tell you something. My wife and my kids, I'm tough on my kids. I will tell my kids, hey, you don't walk that way. You're about to die. And I might have to grab them. And we have a funny story in our family. Randy, my youngest daughter, she was a little bitty thing. She was still on the training wheel thing, you know. And we were going down a hill, and she was about to go into oncoming traffic. And to this day, she talks about how I pushed her over. And I did, because she was going to oncoming traffic. And I had a split decision to make. And I literally pushed her over. Didn't feel good as a dad, but she didn't die.
Yeah.
And to this day, ask when you see Randy next, ask her, hey, I heard your dad pushed you over when you were a kid. Because she loves to tell the story. Yeah. And I'm like, you don't even remember this story. You're too young. Shut up, right? But I love her. And so if I love you and if we are building this culture surrounded by everyone has a story and I love you, well, guess what? Love is harsh sometimes. Love is tough. Love is like, hey, don't do that. You're going to die, right? So get the permission first, but then get real aggressive on, hey, you know I love you. I got to say these things because I love you. You're not putting in the work. You know it. Just can you be honest with me out of love? And then see what they say. Now, Young Money, if they quit, well, now you know. And you were never going to get them to climb the tree anyhow. Just let it go. Move on. Find somebody else. God did you a favor. He got them out of your life quicker, and go find someone else. And so it's the same thing. And if I care about you, I've got to be able to call you out and say, hey, you're not making the dials. You're not doing the work, right? I want you to have this life that I live, but you ain't getting there by doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so it is a fine line. Here's where it gets good. When you spend the time getting to know them. If you just go out and have ice cream and eat steak with them and don't get to know them on a personal level, a deeper level than just the surface level bullshit, then it's harder to do.
Yeah.
But when you really, truly, truly get to know them, understand the battles they have, and that's why everyone has a story is so imperative to the people we're bringing into our culture, is because when I know you, you've given me permission now to give you real love of, dude, you know you're not going to survive any much longer in this business. You're going to suffer in this business. And once I get to know someone, I can say the real stuff. You're going to suffer. This is going to be hard. You're going to be hit with adversity. Suffering is what's going to make you stronger, though.
Yep.
All the suffering you go through is going to make you the amazing man you're about to become. All my suffering, whether it was alcohol, whether it was, messed up relationships, screwed up relationships, on my part, I screwed the relationships up by drinking too damn much. Any suffering I've done has always turned out great for me. And so you can have those conversations when you get to know people. It's tough in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's tough in the beginning. But I think you are doing a great job of getting to know your people. Do you have that green light?
Yeah.
To say, hey, can I treat you like I treat my daughter? Because I wouldn't let my daughter do this.
No.
I wouldn't let my daughter do this at all. I know it's hard on my daughter, dude. Because my daughters are not going to be trust fund babies. I'm not just handing them a bunch of money so they can go kill their lives. It's not going to happen. They both know that. And that's love, though. If they didn't earn it, it'll kill them.
Yeah.
We see that in the lottery.
Did
that help?
Yeah, of course, because now they don't know the sacrifice it took to get to the result. It was it's like a hit of cocaine.
Yeah.
You get that straight dopamine right there.
Mm.
You didn't earn it. So what happens?
Follow
you lose
the
it.
tequila chaser. Damn, man, we good right now.
Oh man, it's not even 11 o'clock yet, Paul. We are not endorsing any of that stuff. All right, this is just we're just talking.
Oh Lord, but yeah, you're right. If you don't know what it took to get it, you'll never respect.
Well, that's
it,
what makes it so beautiful, though, man. It's going through. There's beauty in the breakdown, beauty of going in the process. It's not who you are at the end of it; it's who you're becoming during that entire thing. Like you literally are. Your brain chemistry is changing. Your identity is changing, and you truly are a different person in a sense, because when you're first beginning, you still had that drive.
Yeah.
When you're going through it, you're still that person in that sense, but everything else changes
Yeah.
for the better, and that way you can help other people as well.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of being, you know, girl dads, man, it's hard, man, because sometimes I'm just so abrupt and brash, and my sweet little daughter, like I got to control myself sometimes or how I say things, but I'm just so honest and raw and like, hey, here's this, da 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 da. But I have to remember she's also delicate. She's like her mom. She's very sensitive in that sense. So I'm like, okay, let me tone it down a bit. But I don't know. It's fun, you know, because during that, it makes me become a better person too. Yeah. I have to look at my own flaws, practice what I preach. Can I really believe in what I'm saying? And, you know, if you're bullshitting yourself, if you give someone BS advice, you're going to feel like crap yourself, because then now you're contradicting your own personality, and no one likes that feeling. Yeah. There's a lot of things that go into it, I believe, man. If you really want to be somebody different, say you're that somebody different. Be the difference. Yeah. That way, everything in life will just flow. I honestly believe that, man. If you have clarity in your head, you don't do self-destructing habits, or you believe what you're actually what you're waking up to do every single day. Like, everything else just comes. Yeah. Like, every punch in the face, all right, get back up and do it again. How many times I can get punched in the face today? I don't know, but I'm going to keep on coming forward until I get what I want. Yeah. And that's what we're doing with the I Can't Quit. That's what we're doing, you know, on our workshop on September 25th. We're talking about, you know, breaking down our years into 12-week quarters, how to live your year in quarter by quarter to get to the end goal, and I'm very excited about that. That's what we're building as a culture, as a cult. We're drinking the Kool-Aid, and we're not going to stop. Yeah. Like I said, this is my second time saying this podcast. I'm going to get at least 10,000 agents. We're all going to run through a wall. I don't care what wall it is. We're going to run through it. And if you don't want to join me, you don't want to join me. Yeah, that's fine. Others will. Speaking, we'll come together. I got something as funny. A unit.
I got something funny to say. What the drinking like a Kool-Aid? What does that mean?
Drinking the Kool-Aid?
Yeah, what does a Kool-Aid mean?
It's like is it?
See, I didn't know either. You don't either.
Isn't that when they that little damn cult in Waco where they all drank that stuff and they all died? Is that where it came from?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in Waco. That was a different thing.
Okay.
Jonestown.
Yeah, so everyone's drinking Kool-Aid.
We got our human encyclopedia. Yeah. Speaking of, we got our AI encyclopedia. That dude's got so much shit in his brain. I tell you what, it's crazy. Jones, but I didn't know that. So for many years, you drank the Kool-Aid, you drank the Kool-Aid. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I have no idea what it means.
Is that where it really came from, though?
I think it did, yeah.
Okay.
And everybody that drank the Kool-Aid killed themselves. We just asked AI that. That's called Rick. And our little Rick AI gave us the information.
Well, we got a Zach right here, though. We got a Zach. Hey, Zach, Jamie. Look that up, Zach.
If you drank the Kool-Aid, you're dedicated.
Yeah. Okay, so it implies if you drink the Kool-Aid, you're dedicated. Yeah. So I didn't know that. So everybody kept saying to me, you drank the Kool-Aid. And I'd be like, yeah, I did. But I never knew the history behind it. I don't really give a shit. And I didn't care they were telling me I drank the Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying?
I'll drink that son of a gun twice, man.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares? I mean, here's what I know is I knew Fitz and Heather had made it.
Yeah.
I knew Fitz and Heather were successful. And they said, Paul, you need to do $250 a week. Yes. You need to set 20 appointments before you book your tickets to Detroit. Yes. There was no arguing. There was no gray area. There was no, well, maybe. Because I got to tell you, man, there's a lot of people that come to our business. We just had someone recently. He goes, what do I got to do to be successful like you? I told him exactly what he needed to do, and he's yet to do it 1 week yet. Not 1 week. Instead, I watch him. He's doing this and doing that and doing this. All right, cool. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
What do you think it is, though, man? Is it because is it the goal's not strong enough, or like if desire to win's not strong enough? Like, what is it? Because then, you know, back on that subject too, like, why did you listen to Fitz doing all those damn things? Like, you could have just said, no, F this.
What I learned, let's go back to what I learned my first year in real estate. There's not enough hardline commitments. So we used to joke selling insurance is a very individual sport, right? We turn it into a team sport. We turned it into a full fucking contact sport. I mean, we would hurt each other, right? And I come over to real estate and I'm noticing the same thing. It's a very individual sport where people are out doing their own thing here, doing their own thing here. And they're the same people complaining that the economy sucks, this is that. But then I started seeing some large groups that are inside of our organization. And what I saw with them was, oh God, they have what we had over in insurance.
Yeah.
And that is, we're going to take over the freaking world, get out of our way. So it's our job as we keep building this to develop this. Yes, it's individual, Yes, you're going to be doing your transactions. However, together we're going to win. Together we're going to tell each other our goals. And there's something happening. That's why I'm so fired up about your accountability call you do every Monday, is because everybody is saying out loud their goals. Now, if they're cowards, they can just speak anything they want to and never care about the next Monday when they get on. But we don't have any cowards. They're like serious, like, I got to get back on next Monday and tell everybody I did it. I don't want to let Young Money down. I don't want to let JP down. I don't want to let Decode down. I don't want to let Paul down. I don't want to let Rick down. I don't want to let people down, right? That's what you get, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to, well, I'm going to do my own thing. You're going to be miserable. You'll be miserable. You'll be 55 years old, still doing transactions, bragging that you've been in the business for 20 years, and you have no retirement whatsoever. So my first year in real estate, I watched all these individuals go here, go there. Ooh, I'm going to go to this network meeting. And I got nothing. See, people come to me, you hate network meetings. I don't hate network meetings. I don't, okay? I don't think you should go to 5 a week when you work it.
Yeah.
Because what I looked around and I noticed the icon producers, you, TC, Cynthia. What I noticed about the icon people is I don't see them at the networking events all the time. I see them saying the magical words. You ready? No.
I love that word.
No. Just no.
I love that word.
No, I'm not going to another network meeting. And that's why I'm real proud of what you and me and studioUSA has put together with our workshop. They're walking away with shit, not networking. Dude, this is crazy. I got to get on this. I'm sorry. So there was a networking event at Daniel's office the night before our workshop. And I met this young lady, and she was aggressive, dude. She was going around, and I mean, she was getting her car. She's letting everybody know she was new to Dallas. I think she was a title person or a mortgage person. I forget what she was. Dude, aggressive. I mean, and I said, hey, I've got the perfect opportunity if you want to meet some really cool people. We're doing a workshop tomorrow. Oh, my God, I can come? Yes, you can come.
She didn't show up, did
She
she?
didn't show up. I told her it was a workshop where you're going to dig deep and learn about yourself, and you're going to do I told her about the life inventory sheet. She didn't show up. See, that's not work when you hand out business cards and, you ain't getting nothing done. Sorry. And by the way, all of us are trying to sell the same customers. We don't need to. Have you gone to a networking event and another real estate agent said, here, take my customer. I'm kind of tired. I got too many. Has that happened?
Hell no.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why we're all showing up. And so it's like, okay, so I got nothing wrong. I'm not 100% against them. I'm just like, you got to manage stuff. And do me a favor, get with a group of people that are crazy to take over the world. Get with a group of people that love you enough to say, you aren't working hard enough to take over the world with us. Get with a group of people that are like, we ain't quitting. I got no excuses. We're going to do this thing. I love talking about Pastor Goad and Fitz and Heather. They're my mentors in life. And it's a relationship that's been 15 and 20 years, right? And now they tell me, Paul, we're your biggest fans. We love rooting for you.
That's beautiful.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want to turn it around and work so damn hard that your mentors say to you, we're your biggest freaking fans now.
That's so profound, though, man. Like, because that's people you had in your back for, what, 15 years? You said 15, 20 years, and they're still here in your life, pivotal moments.
They've seen some ugly shit.
That's what people need, you know?
I mean, Fitz has seen ugly stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, because I was drinking a lot back then. We went on a trip to St. Martin. Should I tell this story?
Oh, God, I think I know which one it is. No, save that for next time, man.
Save it next time. All right. But I remember coming back from that trip, and this is what Fitz said to me, and it'll always stick with me. He goes, Paul, I'm trying not to say what I did. You can't do what you did, not because of me, but you're going to be so successful, Paul, TMZ is going to follow you. Dude, I had tears coming down my eyes. This MFer thinks I'm going to be so successful that TMZ is going to follow me around. I got to live up to what he thinks. I got to live up to the standard that he believes I'm going to. Dude, that messed you up, man. And so I fought like hell to prove. Now, TMZ ain't following me around, thank God. But I fought like hell to make those. That's what a team does to you, man. Not this individual bullshit. Not, hey, what y'all split? What can you give me? Can you give me this? Can you give me that? What can I give you? What can I give the team?
Did he believe in you before you believed in yourself at that point? Or were you already fired up?
No, he believed in me too, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I believed in myself. I'm pretty cocky, but he believed in me on a level like I was like, damn. I wasn't even at his third sales meeting, I think it was. I'd come to his office because he told me to read books. I didn't like reading books. I barely graduated high school. That's why when people piss me off and I say, hey, you need to read this book, I'm not a reader. Well, you ain't going to lead much. I'm sorry. And so I read everything that dude gave me. So I'd read it. And I came into his office and I'm telling him, dude, did you know this? I'm so excited about the book. He goes, will you do me a favor? I said, what? He goes, you say that with such passion and enthusiasm. Will you talk to the sales meeting today about that? Will you stand up front in front of, 150 people and tell everybody that? I'm like, shit, I've only sold a few policies, man. I'm not, that's what I'm saying to myself. What I said out loud, yeah, I'll do it. I walked away like wanting to pee myself. Like, what the hell have I done? I mean, there's some badasses in that room that are selling like 10 policies like that. I haven't done that yet. But he's asking me to stand up. That's why you always, you speak the life of where they're going to be, not where they are today. Give them assignments that they think they shouldn't. Like, wow. I mean, I remember when I started coaching Julie in the beginning, I said, Julie, you're going to speak from stage. No, I won't. I don't do that. I don't public speak. I said, you will. You're going to be so successful, you'll speak from stage.
Guess what she's doing in exactly 30 days from now, buddy?
Yeah.
Speaking on that stage.
Well, here's where it gets funny. Is we were at a Metrotex event, and Charlie and Alex and his team were on stage, and she was sitting beside me. And she goes, damn it. I said, what? She goes, I want to speak on stage. You're right. I said, because I told you you're going to. And so Fitz would do those things to me. He would just put me in places that, and I know some of the other leaders are like, why are you putting this idiot up there, Because I see it now. When I put people up there, I got other leaders going, why are you putting that person up there, I believe. So, yeah, they believed in me. And that's where it comes down to. Everyone has a story. You keep telling them you believe in them. You keep telling them there's something great for them in this life. My mother, that crazy-ass woman, I don't care what I did. She would say, I believe in you. I want to kill you right now, and I'm thinking of ways to kill you, but I believe you, and I love you. And I'm like, dude, wow, okay. And so, yeah, you gotta have that for people. People need it right now, dude. God, they need it. And we got to do a great job of getting them off social media.
Yeah.
We got to get it. We got to get them. I mean, Fitz and Heather got me off of news in 2005. I haven't watched the news in 2005. News is not, and never plays in any of our TVs. I know what's going on in the world. People like, oh, you're an uninformed citizen. No, you're a pissed off citizen. I'm still going to vote the way I vote. That ain't going to change me. It ain't going to change. I'm going to vote the way I vote, and I'm going to move on and do my thing. And I always say, vote and shut up. Vote and shut up and move on, because, well, I had this one guy, well, I don't want to make a bunch of money because Biden's going to take away all my taxes. I'd make more. I'd be like, I got to make more. If Biden, that little son bitch, is going to take away my money, I got to make some more money. Or that old senile son of a gun, I got to make more money now. That's what I would think, right? Yeah. As opposed to, what good are you doing by saying you ain't making, okay, sorry, went off on a tangent there. So, yes.
The key is believe in yourself, make a lot of money.
Yeah, well, and they need our help to believe in themselves too. And that's the beautiful thing about joining our team is I've been there. I've been broke. I've made a crap load of money. I've lost money. I've lost houses. I've lost cars. My wife has waited in a food line to feed our kids. I couldn't look my wife in the face for many years just because we were so broke. It was so horrible. We wouldn't even talk on the phone when I was traveling and running business because it was so bad. And so I know what it's like. But I also know that at the end of the day, I don't care how broke you are, you have a certain peace inside of you when you know you gave it your all. When you just give it your all. Yeah. Every single day. And activity cures that pain too. You quit thinking about the suffering. You quit thinking about the pain. They say a dog in the hunt doesn't realize it has fleas. And I watch my damn Labradors. I mean, they will catch a Frisbee and catch it, and they won't stop. And the moment I take that Frisbee away and put one of them limping, and I'll go back home. Tamara goes, what'd you do to the dog? I said, I had no idea he was limping. I had no idea he cut his foot open. He cut his foot open on a piece of glass. But as long as that Frisbee was in the air, he didn't give a crap. Yeah. And we hear stories about that all the time, from Michael Jordan playing with a fever. You just keep going. Yep. And then you have this peace inside of yourself at the end of the day. I might be broke, but I'm going somewhere, baby. And you got to surround yourself. And that's what we're building here. And can I talk about September 25th?
Go for it, man. End it off on that. Let's go.
We're doing some crazy. We just had the best meeting ever, August 21st. We hit on all cylinders. We had you did a phenomenal job. People are still talking about it. I got on a call yesterday that you weren't on, and people were talking and bragging about you. Rick did an amazing job doing the assembly line that I clearly cannot do. But he knocked out, I think, 11, 12 people and got their branding done. Yep. And it looks amazing. We talked about, we had Sphere Rocket there talking about the VA deal, and then we did the life inventory sheet. This time, we're doing, what did Rick say we're doing with the 4 things? There's, do you remember the text he sent us? We're doing something
Human
amazing with it.
Encyclopedia. Can you chime in real quick? What are we doing?
You guys are doing a different set of topics, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
I think we're going to bring in Ashley.
Yes.
And then my thought was we could try go live as a post-game show.
Oh.
Post-game show. That's what it was. Yeah. So we're actually going to do a post-game show, go live with some people.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have the opportunity to do what we're doing here. So if you join our team, these are the things you get to do. Like, I love the fact that I can take branding and social media off your hands because it's a nightmare. Because here's what I tell all my agents. I want you on social media, but I don't want you on social media. Meaning I don't need you doing this crap, reading everybody's life cycle or reading the top 3 things, the top 5 things, 5 things you don't know about me. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Call me. Let's talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I mean, show me some overcoming. Show me some Goggins. He ran a 50K this morning, right? So we get to take that off your plate when you join our team, right? So we're doing that. We're also doing I'm teaching some AI stuff, and this is AI stuff because I hate AI crap. Everybody's teaching AI. This is AI stuff that you can learn right there in like 15 minutes and actually use it that night. And you don't have to buy other crap and other stuff. It's just that easy, right? Because I'm worn out with AI. Are you?
Yeah, just about.
I mean, now everything's like AI this. I mean, what was I doing? Oh, I'm working on my Google page because of you, because you said you have your Google. You're real good at Google. I said Google a whole bunch of times there. And so I start working on my Google. Well, then I go into log into the back and said, do you want Gemini to do everything for you? Do you want AI to do everything for you? I'm like, oh my God, I mean, everything. No, I can speak some words. You know, I mean, most of the shit I write's me, right? Like today I did a post about my running. I didn't use AI for that. I'm going to speak from my heart, right?
There you go.
So, but there are some cool AI things where we can speed up the process and make you look like a badass to all your listings, to all your buyers, and all that stuff. And then Julia and Pirtle are going to talk about investing, right?
Yep. How to become an investor.
How to become an investor, also how to work with investors. Yep. Pirtle's niche, and I said niche, not niche. People that say niche, slap them. Niche, his niche is working with investors, and he's doing a great job.
Yep.
Phenomenal. And then you are teaching
how to turn your 12 months into 12 weeks.
Yes, 12 months into 12 weeks. It's the most powerful thing in the world. All successful rich people live with a 12-week year. Every one of them. They don't do a whole year goal. It's 12 weeks of intense, like I got to do this, like my year depends on it. The great John Maxwell says people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 5. Well, we're going to flip the script a little on you, Pastor. And it's like, let's go hard for 12 weeks and treat it like a year so you can hit crazy yearly goals.
Yeah, man. Because, dude, if you knock all that shit out, like, imagine how easy the rest of the year will be.
Yeah.
Or how much more you have to yourself. How much more do you have to your family? How much more do you have to the income? How much debt do you want to clear off? You will go hard for 12 weeks, man. The rest of the year looks fucking fantastic.
So, I'm going to end on this. Did you have something you want to say?
Nope. I cussed, I'm good.
Pay attention to who you're listening to when it comes to your career. I'm fired up that you're listening to your spouse. I'm not saying don't listen to your spouse. I'm not saying don't listen to your mom and your dad or your sister and your brother or your uncle that ain't ever done this before. But what I am saying is get with someone that's gotten stupid rich, stupid successful, and let them tell you what to do, and you don't sway from that. You stick right to it. And then don't go ask 5 other people that also haven't been successful inside of real estate and what they think. Stick with that one plan and get after it. This is my promise to you. I can turn your life around if you just listen and allow me to love you like I love my kids. Your life will radically change. Go get yours. I'm getting mine. Adios.
Boom.